Hi everybody, welcome to my video today. Here on Thursdays, I'm gonna start sharing some packaging type ideas, treat bags and boxes and tins. Just as we're getting into the holiday season, I feel like we're all looking for more of these ideas, and so I want to start sprinkling some of those into my Thursday videos. Today, we're gonna use the copper tins. And these are so cute. I got them. They came out not this year with the annual catalog, but last year. And I got them right away, and I just have not used them like I should. And so I wanted to use them. I think it's because copper kind of intimidates me. Like, I know, like, I love silver, like metal, you know, like when we use the silver, I love that. I feel comfortable using it. Gold, I'm getting a little bit better with, but the copper has just been a little bit harder for me to work with. So the fun thing is we're going to use this stamp set, but the really fun thing that came out in the holiday catalog are these metallic inks. Now, you might remember several years ago we had the gold and the silver, and I love them. I'm going to update all of mine to this one, the new one that's in the holiday catalog, because these dry faster and it's a better ink. So I'm excited about that. So the very first one that I got is the copper, and I wanted to really be able to play with that. So what I've done is I have just taken my tin out. These are great little tins. They're a little bit smaller, I feel like, than what they seem like in the catalog. When I got them, I was like, these are tiny. And you get 3 in a package. So what I did is I took my tin and I just did like a real rough measurement of the sides. I was thinking like, oh, maybe like I'll wrap designer paper all the way around it. And then I thought, why not make some panels so that more of the copper maybe is showing, and maybe that would be helpful. So what I've done is I'm using the Gather Together designer paper. This is our fall paper in the holiday catalog. I really love this paper. It features Pretty Peacock, which I love, and I think this goes really well with the copper, the Pretty Peacock. And then it has the checks in here, which you know I love, and it's just got some really great pieces in there for fall. So what I've done is I've taken gray granite, and then I've taken this piece here, and I'm gonna layer those together, and I'll give you a rough measurement, because believe me, cutting these panels, if I could show you all the scraps I went through cutting these up, because I could not, you guys know I'm not good with the measurements, but I just couldn't get it. I would cut one and then I would mess it up, and then I'd have to cut another one. So the gray granite piece is 3 1/8 by 2 3/4. Okay, so 3 1/8 by 2 3/4, and then the designer piece is it's right after the 2 3/4. It's like, what would that be? Is that 16ths? Oh, you guys know, like I struggle so much with this. So what I did is I took a 1/4 inch off, basically, of that. Oh, I'm so sorry, you guys. I really got to learn how to read I was going to say measuring tape, a ruler. And then this one is 2 1/2. So basically that's why I struggled so much, is because they're sort of weird, not weird, but they're not my normal. You guys know I keep it pretty like, not even, but like normal. You guys know, like, I don't like measurements that I don't understand, right? So so that's why I struggled when I was trying to do it, and I would go to cut it. I cut it wrong so many times. Okay, so what I'm doing is I am using the tear and tape because it's a more aggressive adhesive, and so it's going to be really, really sticky. And if you're giving this, you know, you're setting it out, this paper, because it's not wrapped around, I feel like it could get snagged really easily. So I'm just doing that all around the edges. Now we're going to put the panel right on here like so. Now I've done one for each side. So I have another one for this side, and then I have this one with this paper for this side. And I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna add the tear and tape to put this on there. So I'm gonna do that off camera, and then I'll come back and I will show you how it looks. So this one is the cardstock Pretty Peacock is 1.5 by 2 3/4. And then the designer piece I just took off 1/4 inch. So it's 1 1/4 by 2.5. This one was easier. So I'll put these right on the side here, and then I'll be right back. Okay, so I added all of my panels, and I feel like with the more of the copper showing, I feel like it just seems better. And I think that I got them pretty lined up. And then there's the top. So then what I did is I pulled out this ribbon. This is from the annual catalog. It's the Pretty Peacock ribbon. And what I want to do is just wrap this all the way around. And what I want to do is just wrap this all the way around like so. And then I'm going to put in maybe, I might put in the bow. And so how I'm going to do that is I'm just going to use this tear and tape again. This is coming in really handy. So we'll just put this right on the back of the ribbon. Pull that ribbon pretty tight, and that's going to help keep the designer paper down as well. And then once this sticks to the paper, it's going to be really sticky. So when you're using that tear and tape, that's just what happens. Okay. So that looks perfect. So now what I've done is I've taken this ink, I'll zoom in a little bit. I've taken this ink, and this is the copper ink, and I have stamped it onto Pretty Peacock cardstock, and I used the leaf here from this stamp set. And then what I've done is with the dies, I used the die to cut these out. I'm probably just going to use one. And then I took all of these leaves and I cut them out of copper paper. And then this leaf right here is from the, I'll put it right in the bottom of the screen here because I don't remember what it's called. It's from a stamp set that we have in our annual catalog. And I thought it would go so well. So I just ran that through with copper paper as well. And then now we're going to layer all of these dimensionals on this first one. It's okay if it hangs off the edge a little bit. And then for this one, I am just going to use a couple glue dots. I feel like that's going to be the best for this intricate die. And then also, if you ball up your glue dot a little bit, you'll get a little bit of dimension, which will be good. And then the copper paper cut really well. That's a very intricate die. So it takes a little bit to get all of the pieces out of there. So I'm just going to put 2 glue dots, and I think that will be fine. I'm going to layer this here so it's layered over it. And then I'm going to pick out a couple of these. I think I'll do this one underneath, and we'll just do that with adhesive. So, and then I think this one I will go ahead and do on the side above, and I'm going to do that with a dimensional like so. I think that looks so pretty, and I'm not even going to put a sentiment on this. You could if you wanted. There's a couple in here, Seasons of Thanks, So Glad You're in My Life. Any of those would work, but I think it looks really nice just without the sentiment on there. And then you could always put a sentiment on the top as well, or you could put a bow on there. But I'm just going to keep it really simple. I thought it would be really nice to do these for the ladies in the office for the beginning of autumn. I thought I would put tea in here, like some tea bags, and then pair it with a card. And I really like the way that came out. So I hope that you enjoyed seeing this. And if you have any requests of treat type items that you would like to see me do, or different bags. We have the dotted gift bags. We have the little 2x2 clear boxes I'll be using. So if you have any ideas, leave them in the comments below, because I would love to do them and show some fun packaging for the upcoming season of gift giving and gathering together. I hope you're having a great day, and I will talk to you later. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today and watching my videos. Here are 2 other of my most recent videos. I would love for you guys to subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and I will catch you in my next video. I hope you all have a wonderful day.